Hey everyone, Tarek here, and I know we're getting into that time of year again. The leaves are changing, there's a chill in the air, and final exams are looming. But don't worry, we've got this. Final exams can feel like this huge mountain, but remember, every mountain is climbed one step at a time. That's why I'm so excited to have a very special guest with us today. She's been a teacher for over 20 years, has helped countless students ace their exams, and knows exactly how to calm those pre-test jitters. Please give a warm welcome to the amazing Miss Johnson. She's here to share her top tips for acing your finals. So grab your notebooks, get comfy, and let's dive right in. Alright, so Miss Johnson, let's talk study schedules. A well-structured study schedule can be a game changer for students. It helps them manage their time effectively and ensures that they cover all the necessary material before exams. Some students swear by them, others, not so much. But the truth is, having a plan can make a huge difference in how you approach your studies and how well you perform. What's your take? Do you think a study schedule is essential, or do you prefer a more flexible approach? You know, it's like building a house. You wouldn't start without a blueprint, right? Just like a blueprint guides the construction of a house, a study schedule guides your preparation for exams. A study schedule is your blueprint for success. It helps you stay organized and focused, ensuring that you cover all the necessary material in a timely manner. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Even a simple, handwritten schedule can be incredibly effective. The key is to make it realistic and achievable. Just take a look at all the subjects you need to cover and how much time you have before each exam. Break down your study sessions into manageable chunks and allocate specific times for each subject. Let's say you have 3 weeks until your history final and 2 weeks until your math final. You'd want to prioritize your study time based on the difficulty of the subjects and the time you have left. You'd want to allocate more study time to history right now since it's further out. This way, you can ensure that you cover all the material thoroughly without feeling rushed. Think of it like those progress bars you see in video games. As you complete each study session, you're making progress towards your goal. You're breaking down this big task, the final exam, into smaller, manageable chunks. This makes the whole process less overwhelming and more achievable. And here's a pro-tip: schedule in breaks. Regular breaks are essential for maintaining focus and preventing burnout. Our brains are like muscles. They need rest to function at their best. A short break every hour can do wonders for your focus and information retention. A short break every hour can do wonders for your focus and information retention. Use this time to stretch, grab a snack, or simply relax for a few minutes. Don't forget to prioritize. Identify the subjects or topics that you find most challenging and allocate extra time to them. Maybe you struggle a bit more with math, so you dedicate a bit more time to that each day. This way, you can build your confidence and improve your understanding of the subject. It's all about working smarter, not just harder. And remember, life happens. Sometimes unexpected events can disrupt your study schedule. If you need to adjust your schedule due to a family event or something unexpected, that's completely okay. Flexibility is key. The important thing is to get back on track as soon as possible. The important thing is to have a plan and stick to it as much as possible. Consistency is crucial for effective studying. It's like having a roadmap to guide you through the next few weeks. With a clear plan in place, you can navigate your studies with confidence and achieve your academic goals. Miss Johnson, we've all been there, highlighting an entire textbook thinking we're studying. We feel productive, but are we really learning? But you're saying there's a better way, a more effective method to truly grasp the material? Absolutely. Just highlighting can sometimes trick us into thinking we're learning when we're really just good at coloring inside the lines. It's a passive activity that doesn't engage our brain in a meaningful way. We need to engage with the material actively. Think of it like this: imagine watching a soccer game and just sitting there passively. You're observing, but not truly understanding the intricacies. You might remember a few key plays, but you wouldn't really understand the strategies or the players' techniques. The same goes for studying. Now imagine you're actively practicing, dribbling the ball, passing, and strategizing with your teammates. You're not just watching, you're participating. You're engaging with the sport on a deeper level. That's active learning. It's about being involved and making connections. So, instead of just rereading notes, try summarizing them in your own words. This forces you to process the information and understand it better. Pretend you're teaching the material to someone else. Teaching is one of the best ways to learn because it requires you to organize your thoughts and explain concepts clearly. You can even make flashcards, record yourself explaining concepts, or create practice questions. These methods help reinforce your understanding and identify areas where you need more practice. Another great technique is to study with a friend or form a study group. Quiz each other, explain concepts, and discuss different perspectives. Teaching what you've learned to others not only helps them but also reinforces your own understanding. It's a win-win situation. The more you actively engage with the material, the better you'll understand and remember it. Active learning transforms information into knowledge. It's like the difference between memorizing a fact and truly understanding it. When you understand, you can apply the knowledge in different contexts and solve problems more effectively. Another technique is to use mind maps. They help you visualize connections between concepts, making it easier to see the big picture. And don't forget to take breaks. Your brain needs time to process information. Short breaks can improve focus and retention. Finally, review your notes regularly. Spaced repetition helps move information from short-term to long-term memory. By incorporating these active learning strategies, you'll find studying more effective and even enjoyable. You'll not only remember the material, but truly understand it. Chapter 3. Recharge your batteries, the power of breaks. Ms. Johnson, you mentioned breaks earlier. Can you elaborate on why they're so important, especially during crunch time? Think of your brain like a smartphone. If you're constantly using it, the battery drains faster, right? Just like that, our brains also have a limited capacity for continuous work. Breaks are like plugging your brain in to recharge. They help restore your mental energy and keep you functioning at your best. When you study for long stretches without breaks, your focus starts to dwindle, and you're not absorbing information effectively. Your productivity decreases, and you might find yourself rereading the same material without really understanding it. It's like trying to fill a cup that's already full, it just spills over. Your brain needs time to process and store the information. Taking short breaks, even just 5 to 10 minutes every hour, can make a huge difference. These breaks can help reset your focus and improve your overall efficiency. Get up, stretch, move around, grab a snack, or step outside for some fresh air. These activities can rejuvenate your mind and body, making it easier to return to your studies with renewed energy. These breaks allow your brain to process the information you've just learned and consolidate it into long-term memory. This way, you're not just cramming information but actually understanding and retaining it. It's like giving your brain a chance to catch its breath and get ready for the next round of learning. Deep breaths and a moment of relaxation can do wonders for your mental clarity. And don't feel guilty about taking breaks. They are essential for maintaining your mental health and keeping your stress levels in check. It's not wasted time, it's an investment in your study session. By taking breaks, you're ensuring that your study time is as effective and productive as possible. So plan your study sessions with breaks in mind. Set reminders if you need to and make sure to stick to them. Your brain will thank you for it. In the end, taking regular breaks can lead to more productive and enjoyable study sessions. You'll find yourself more motivated and less stressed, ready to tackle any challenge that comes your way. Chapter 4. Sleep Your Secret Weapon. So Ms. Johnson, we've covered study schedules, active learning, and breaks. What about sleep? Isn't pulling an all-nighter before a big exam a rite of passage? I know it might sound tempting, but trust me, pulling an all-nighter is like shooting yourself in the foot before a race. Sleep is crucial for learning and memory consolidation. Think of it this way. When you're sleeping, your brain is like a filing clerk, organizing all the information you've learned during the day and tucking it away into long-term storage. When you don't get enough sleep, it's like the filing clerk is overworked and disorganized. The information gets jumbled, and you have trouble retrieving it when you need it most during the exam. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night, especially in the days leading up to your finals. It's like hitting the refresh button on your brain, allowing you to wake up feeling refreshed, alert, and ready to tackle those exams with a clear mind. Chapter 5. Don't go it alone. Ask for help. Ms. Johnson, we've talked about so many helpful strategies, but what if students are still struggling? What advice do you have for them? My biggest piece of advice is this: don't be afraid to ask for help. It's okay to need extra support, and there are so many people who want to see you succeed. Talk to your teachers. We're here to help you understand the material and guide you in the right direction. Don't hesitate to ask questions during class or schedule extra help sessions if needed. You can also reach out to classmates, form study groups, or even ask family members for support. Sometimes just talking through a concept with someone else can make all the difference. Remember, Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows that you're proactive, you care about your education, and you're willing to put in the effort to succeed. Wow, that was amazing! Thank you so much, Miss Johnson, for sharing your incredible insights and practical tips. I know our students are feeling much more confident about tackling those finals now. Remember everyone, create your study game plan, ditch the passive highlighting and embrace active learning, recharge with regular breaks, prioritize sleep like it's your secret weapon, and never hesitate to ask for help. You have all the tools you need to succeed. Believe in yourself, stay focused, and go out there and ace those finals. As the saying goes, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Now go make it happen.